We'll be starting our night in just a bit. So happy that you're out. Stay warm, guys. Enjoy.
Thank you for joining in. We just had a few technical difficulties, but the live stream is back up. Parade will be starting around 6. Thanks for hanging with us.
All right, it seems like we have some more people lined up. If you're on either end, make a little noise, Youngstown! Hey, to kick things off, it gives me great honor and pleasure to introduce your mayor. Make some noise for Mr. Mayor Tino Brown!
I whistle for myself. Youngstown! Good evening, Youngstown, Ohio! I see everybody's getting ready for the parade. I just wanted to take this time right now to do a couple things. The first thing I wanted to say is thank you, Youngstown, for showing up in this beautiful Northeast Ohio weather. I thank you. All those who are here, give yourself a big round of applause for being here. I also want to thank all of our sponsors that helped this happen. I want to thank those who are here today. It's not easy to do it by ourselves, but this parade has become an idol for everybody. Everybody says, light up Youngstown is what we're working on. I got my men here, my guys from WFMJ. I want to make sure you guys understand we appreciate you. Give them a big round of applause, guys, because they got to be up here all day doing their thing. But I want to talk about tonight is about us lighting the Christmas tree in the holiday season. But I want us to remember our relatives, our family, and our friends through these difficult times. A lot of us have family and friends. Last year they were here at the light up. They're not here with us anymore. So take this opportunity to remember them. We want to celebrate them, and we want to continue to celebrate the holiday season. But I also want to make sure that you understand, I thank you so much in this community, how we've come together over these last 6 months. We want to make sure we don't forget what happened on May 28th, right downtown. I want to make sure we continue to keep the Kill Drakes and his family lifted up. Those employees from Chase, those are still recovering. Those employees are still recovering from the explosion downtown. We want to make sure those residents of the Realty Tower that we continue to lift them up during holiday season. Last year they were living just behind us. They're not living there anymore. And then those in the International Tower where they had to be displaced because of that. But I want to tell you guys, I am so grateful for the community that I represent, to be your mayor, that when that happened, how this community came together, how we work together, how we continue to see that we want to move Youngstown forward. And as mayor, I am humbled and honored to serve you, but I'm humbled and honored when I ever tell anybody about our downtown, our community, and the people that I serve in Youngstown, Ohio. So are you ready to have a great time tonight? Say yeah! You guys are in for a treat tonight as we look at the infrastructure, the roads that are clear, they're ready to go. I love you, Youngstown. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And at this time, I'll have our leader, Mrs. Sharon Letson, come up and give you some words. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a great night in Youngstown, Mayor.
It's a great night, a real great night. Thank you.
And it's a great night because a lot of people come together and work together to pull this off. And that's everybody from the city of Youngstown, Youngstown Cityscape, our title sponsor, Premier Bank. They've been with us for a long time. They were with us when we had only 2 bands marching in our parade. This year we have 15 bands, and it's thanks to Premier and their vision for getting the parade to this level. 104 entries in our parade this year. We're almost to the point of getting like Macy's and setting up the night before. It's exciting to be in this position. Lots to do downtown. So, and lots of things. Number one, Cochrane, who's our stage sponsor. Platt Insurance, who is a commemorative mug sponsor. Get those mugs and the specialty drinks. Youngstown Flea Market for makers, bringing over 75 vendors. And I have to do a special shout out to Robbie Kale and Alan Scannell. They're the guys behind the scenes. They manage the real nuts and bolts of this parade. They line you up and they step off just in time. This parade is also for our downtown businesses, and we love that you all are supporting the downtown businesses tonight. Remember, come back to the square at 7:15. We're going to flip the switch and light up the tree. So every good event has great media sponsors. And I'm going to pass the show over to our talented parade hosts. Our MCs for the parade this year are none other than WFMJ's own award-winning meteorologist, Andrew DePaulo. Little chilly, but much better than yesterday.
Yeah. It's all right.
And Corey McCrae, a multimedia journalist and the weekend anchor for channels 21, 6, and 11 newscasts. Thank you so much for being here. Now let's get this party started.
Is everybody ready to have a good night? Kick off the Christmas season here in downtown Youngstown. How about it? No better place to be, right?
And we're talking about 105 participants in this parade. Actually, I said Macy's Thanksgiving parade. I think we're going to do it a bit bigger than that. Who's ready? And be sure to support all your local vendors down Phelps Street here. We got some good food options. I see trays over there in the corner. No excuse not to be fed tonight.
Right, and if you're a little cold, you got some great options to warm you up. You have Coffee Run, mobile coffee trailer. You also have some other coffee options down Phelps Street as well. And I love the flea on Phelps. Not only the Youngstown flea as a whole, I love it, but the flea on Phelps gives you that whole kind of European Christmas market vibe you kind of probably see on the national network news. You got that right here at home in downtown Youngstown. Absolutely love it to kick off the holiday season.
Hey, let's get this thing started.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be waiting a couple of minutes here before the parade comes down Federal, and we can all enjoy the great different parade options and floats. And while you're waiting, of course, you got some great food options right behind you. You got trays, DeRusso sausage. Of course, this is the first year for the Dora here in downtown Youngstown.
Yeah, and coming up at 7 o'clock, we'll have the Christmas tree lighting. This tree, a special one. It hails from the east side of Youngstown, so we'll see you over here in the square for that one. And Andrew, talk about a good time Definitely want to make sure you're bundled up, which plenty of options to go to if you're looking for maybe a hat or a pair of gloves like I had to. I'm sitting next to the
Where'd you
weather
get
guy
that
when I
hat?
came.
Where'd you get that hat at? You got a hat, right?
I did get a hat, and from one of the lovely vendors down there on Phelps. I should have known. I dressed up right next to the weatherman. He told me to dress warm. I was pumped up on adrenaline.
Hey, the good news is all that snow wrapped up very early this morning, so nobody had any issues hopefully getting down here. They shouldn't really have any issues getting down here, and there's just the cold that everybody had to prepare for. And honestly, when the wind dies down, I think it's a little redundant. I probably have said it 100,000 times, but when the wind dies down, actually not too bad. Temperatures are still in the 20s, but those wind chills, of course, making it feel like the mid-teens here. That'll probably be the case as we continue here through the end of the tree lighting, and as we're still enjoying downtown Youngstown later on this evening.
And shout out to everyone who made this happen. It takes months to make it happen. And how about the musical performances that went on before and will continue? We had the Octave performing tonight. Let's give a warm round of applause for all those folks who came out, braved the cold elements, and put on some great music. And there'll be more after this as well.
We got some great judges over here. You guys want to wave? Give it a round of applause for all of our judges tonight that have been judging all the close to 100 different parade participants. Got a cool igloo. Mark Canzanetta put an igloo up right in front of Casa de Canzanetta. A great spot. I've heard great things about Casa de Canzanetta. Haven't been there yet, but if it's Mark Canzanetta, it's great food no matter what. He can make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're going to be amazing.
And we have the Prima Bar, an expansion of Prima Cucina that's down here as well. A lot of new businesses that are down here along this Federal Street corridor, so definitely check those out as well.
And a lot of our first responders out here tonight, police officers, kind of monitoring Federal Street in downtown Youngstown. Let's give them a round of applause. They're making us all safe here this evening so we can enjoy the kickoff of the holiday season.
And you can't have a parade without bands, and as you heard Sharon mention, we got 15 marching bands. Imagine holding an instrument in this cold weather, but we got a lot of brave young souls who are out here doing that tonight.
Did you play any instruments, Corey?
I did. I played saxophone. I can still play a main saxophone.
All right.
Now, as
We
far
might
as
see you down at the Octane here in a little bit.
oh shoot, I don't know if they want to hear me do that, but it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but definitely get to hear the best of the best tonight. You're going to meet some of Youngstown's finest, and I love a good time, Andrew.
Yeah. I'm looking at all these fine folks up here watching from the hotel. Got to be nice and cozy, but I'm telling you, you throw an extra layer or two on, you're just fine out here. So beautiful weather, even outside here. Nothing too crazy to keep people away. Great crowd. I'm looking down here. I see everybody out here. Outstanding crowd right in front of us. But just look off to our left here. Down Federal Street, outstanding crowd for tonight, and off to the right too as well.
And we got crowds lined up. We're going to be going down Front Street here, down Federal Street. So, I mean, downtown Youngstown, it's a party right now.
Who donated the tree, Corey? It was the east side, right? East side of Youngstown?
Gentleman on the east side of Youngstown over by Center Street. I'm drawing a blank with
we
this
met the
goal.
man that delivered the tree. He looks just like Santa Claus. We thought it was Santa for a second.
Hey, he's talk about bringing the spirit.
Uh-huh. It's right over there. Give him a round of applause.
There he is. Delivered the
Making
tree.
tonight
He's got the
possible.
outfit on. Bill West. Come on up here, Bill.
Oh. Well, he's right behind us. He didn't say anything. We're trying to figure out the mystery. He's sitting right behind us, incognito.
Now, Bill's an epitome of a Youngstown guy. Saw an opportunity to make downtown Youngstown a great time tonight.
Give him a
and
round of
donated
applause.
a
Come
tree.
on.
Bill, come on over here. Take a seat.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
So tell us about this tree.
How's everybody? You ready for a parade? Tell you about the tree?
Yeah, tell us about the
It's
tree.
green.
Yeah, it's got that far.
It's about 30 feet tall.
Okay.
And we had it there, and someone asked, someone had the idea that, maybe we should give this to the city for this. And I thought, this is a great idea.
Did you ever think this is future downtown Christmas tree potential right
I
here.
never thought about it in my whole life.
Yeah?
No, never really thought about it.
Was this like, do you have a lot of trees on your property? Was this one that sticks out?
There's 3.
Okay.
And this was the one in the middle. And
Was this the Christmas story moment, or I should say Christmas vacation moment, where you slid the car and you stopped right there? This is the one.
And I'm just hoping, when we plug it in, it's not going to be like shutting all the lights down.
She'll be a beaut, Bill. She'll be a beaut, I'm sure.
And Bill, did you think when the Parks Department came over to you and asked you about donating this tree that you were going to come down here and see all these people?
No, I had no idea. That I would be sitting right here in front of all these people, talking and just having a good time with everybody. Had no idea that this was going to be like this.
Yeah. Every day.
Very surprised.
Yeah, every day a little piece of your property will be down here in downtown Youngstown and reminding us the reason for the season and keeping us in high spirits and joy all throughout the Christmas season as
The
well.
reason for the season is that somebody gave.
Yeah.
Somebody gave to us. Somebody gave to the world. Somebody gave to the world a Savior. And I just want to, I've said thank you to a lot of people, and I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Being able to do this, and I'm just praying for this city, for peace and prosperity, for the mayor to do well, and for everybody to do great.
Yeah.
And for this city to have
Yeah, that tree, a great symbol of that,
yeah,
right?
That's right. That's
Yep.
right. And what better is there to be able to give and,
Yeah.
and be able to give back?
Absolutely. All right, Bill, thank you so much. Everybody give him another round of applause.
Bill's an awesome guy, and he's given to the city in multiple ways. Not only the tree, but he's actually got his own coffee business that'll be right on the grounds of where that tree came from. So not only giving back to Youngstown in terms of a tree, but also a place to go and get a nice warm cup of coffee, hot chocolate on the way to work. Give another round of applause for Bill West.
All right, we're still a couple minutes away here from all of the different parade participants making their way down Federal Street. They're, of course, making their way from Covelli Center. They'll loop down Federal Street, make their way down Front Street, back down Front Street, over towards Covelli Center. So looks like good deal of people, hundreds of people here lining Federal Street as far as the eye can see, to the left of me, to the right of me, for all of these great participants. And the one thing, too, I was looking through the participant sheet here. I mean, we've got a whole lot of everybody marching bands. That was the interesting thing to me, Corey. Marching bands coming from as far south, I believe, as Wellsville, right on the Ohio River there, making their way up to downtown Youngstown here to share a little bit of their marching band talent, and across the Mahoning Valley and Shenango Valley, even marching bands coming here to downtown Youngstown to help us kick off the holiday season.
And Andrew, let's be honest, these marching bands are used to the cold weather. I mean, football season just wrapped up. Some teams practiced on Thanksgiving, so talk about dedication, talk about bravery. This would be no different for them.
No, yeah, I saw that yesterday. I'm not sure if anybody follows high school football in the crowd, but the snow game yesterday, Division II, the high school football championship, all in the snow. Very, very cool to see. Of course, all those marching bands, as you mentioned, really prepared for tonight. I was reading some of their bios, and a lot of them compete not only, or march, I should say, not only regional level in different events, but even national events as well.
Of course, and tonight you're going to meet a lot of organizations around the city who do a lot of work behind closed doors, but you're going to meet some of those folks tonight, some of them city organizations, others coming up from YSU. We got some YSU people in the house.
Yeah, I saw my alma mater, Cardinal High School, their band, which is one of the largest in quite some time. They're going to be marching here tonight as well, so excited to see them. And once again, we got a couple of minutes, so you still got time to get some food, still got time to get a drink from one of the establishments. Of course, the door rules kicking in tonight, so one of the friendly bartenders will be able to explain that to you if you have any questions. And we got some great coffee, too, from some great different vendors on either side of Phelps Street.
And the bands and everybody, all the participants, are making their way around Vindicator Square. They'll be rounding Federal Street here and down here. So when we get our first responders, our city officials, when we get our great groups, our bands down here, make sure you guys get loud for them, show them some love.
And here we hear something off to the. We're seeing some people make the corner here.
Yeah, it looks like we got some first responders making their way down. But you guys got to be louder than the sirens.
Right.
I don't want to hear them.
We have the Youngstown Police Department first. Go ahead and continue to give them a round of applause. Not only are they marching in the parade, but they're also out and about here in downtown Youngstown, keeping us all safe this evening. So let's get a continuous round of applause as they make their way down Federal Street here.
And I see a couple of gentlemen on motorcycles. Could you imagine how cold it would be riding on a motorcycle? But they're doing it for you guys. All right, the Youngstown Police Department making their way down to the plaza here. And leading off the annual holiday parade and eventual Christmas tree lighting is the Youngstown Police Department. These guys are busy 24/7, 365, keeping the streets safe.
I can't. No. It's protecting the technology over here. I'm sorry.
And a big salute to our men and women in blue tonight. How we feeling, fellas? Ready to get this party started? Oh, give us a rev. Come on, give us a rev. We got to hear it. And you want to talk about the Christmas spirit coming down in the nice white Tahoe. Is that snow covered or is that white just nice and sleek? More of our fellas from the Youngstown Police Department. They got the antlers on. Is that Rudolph? What's going on, fellas? You got the heat on in there? Oh, I might be in there with you.
And coming up next, give a round of applause to one of the men who helps lead this city, one of the fine individuals who helps lead this city, right at the top there, the mayor of Youngstown, Mayor Tito Brown, hoping everyone has the happiest of holidays and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And a man of many talents. He was just up here a couple of minutes ago. It might be Houdini. Got down there in the parade line very quickly. He's everywhere. Again, it's Mayor Tito Brown.
He was all buttoned up. He had the hat on. I like that hat. I'm going to have to ask him where he got it.
Exemplary of holiday spirit. I bet he was one of these vendors. Make sure you guys check out these vendors if you're along Phelps Street or anywhere along this corridor.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
You still hear those lights and sirens going. A lot of the great resources from the Youngstown Police Department and our first responders on display here tonight. Just displaying how they keep us safe here in the city of Youngstown. All those great tools and resources that they have available to them. Mayor Brown, Merry Christmas.
Mayor Brown, oh, what do we got for him?
Oh boy, thank you.
Oh.
A couple suckers.
I know he's a basketball player. And then we got Chief Carl Davis, Police Chief, and we got Fire Chief Barry Finley, who are here tonight, leading our Valley's bravest. Give them some love as they walk down. And I know the judges are up here working hard, judging who's got the best outfit, per se. And some of the police cruisers already, we see a wreath on the front of this cruiser. I like this one so far. And have those hands open. We'll have groups passing out candy throughout the night. And as you heard Andrew talk about, YPD has a lot of resources that they use, and the Bomb Squad, they are here too. All right, in our first group of the night, following the mayor of Youngstown, sorry for the feedback there, guys, is the Youngstown East High School JROTC program, Braving the Elements.
Here, I'm going to toss it.
Come on, guys, you can sing along with them. You know the words.
Once again, the Youngstown East High School JROTC program.
And right behind them, speaking of first responders, the City of Youngstown Fire Department. Let's give them a round of applause for all the brave men and women in our fire department here in the City of Youngstown.
And Andrew, these guys are out responding in the wee hours of the night when it's cold like this. Gotta love them. All right, making their way down the corridor now. It's the title sponsor, Premier Bank Santa's Toyland, wishing everyone a magnificent holiday season.
That's so close.
That is a float. Like I said, it's going to be hard for the judges tonight. And they have just about everything on that float. Even the dog is wearing a hat.
Wonder how long that took to put together for Premier. I mean, it's quite the float. They're very festive.
Definitely took some guys who were more creative than
Right,
us. That's why they
exactly.
put us up here. Show these guys some love. We got the whole crew out here tonight. And they're out here handing out bags as well. Put your hands up. Who wants a bag? Put those hands up.
Got some swag for everybody that passed it out here this evening. And right behind them, as they exit here, right behind them, we say hello to Platt Insurance. Say hello to Platt Insurance, Corey.
Yeah, we're Platt Insurance, your local independent insurance agency, proudly serving the Mahoning Valley with personalized coverage for auto, home, life, business, and farm, you name it. From our family to yours, we wish you a joyous holiday season.
And right in front of them, Corey, not to be outdone, is the beautiful GMC Acadia 2024. You can't miss it from number one Cochran driving. Holiday joy with that GMC Acadia by number one Cochran. Number one Cochran brings the newly redesigned Acadia, dazzling in Christmas lights. Proudly serving our community, number one Cochran is here to light up the holidays. That looks great, whether it's with the lights or not. But the lights look outstanding on that Acadia. Love the black and rose too.
Yeah, Cochran's going to get you right. You're going to drive out in style.
Right.
Like you said, check out that Acadia. It's got the nice
beautiful.
lines, the black wheels. I mean, that is...
Heated seats in there? Heated steering wheel?
Where are all the fellas at? If you're looking to get your wife a new whip,
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, that might be the next one. And of course, Andrew, if you're getting a new car, you're probably going to need some kind of insurance,
Gonna
right?
need insurance, definitely. Who can help you with that? These guys down here, once again, give it up for Cochran and Platt Insurance.
And once again, Platt Insurance, serving all your insurance need, auto, home, life, business, farm. They got you covered. All right, and speaking of great car dealerships, Greenwood Chevy or Greenwood Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram in Cortland.
Right there.
So make your way to Trumbull County.
You're going to need a truck with how much snow they got up there. Yeah, huh? How much snow did you guys get up in Cortland? About 5-6 inches, something like that? That's not too bad for you guys.
And that Dodge Ram will get you
I'm
right
testing
through
to make
there.
sure you guys measured up there.
And we talk about our fine city officials leading the way, and none other. First Ward Councilman Julius Oliver here.
And right behind him, I mean, speaking of Christmas vacation, something similar. This great vehicle with Councilman Mike Ray. What's up, Mike?
And don't forget, First Ward Councilman Julius Oliver, Kingly Car Wash. Make sure you get your car detailed, looking good.
You're gonna need it after all the snow, right?
Now that's a decal
You're
that'll
gonna
look
need it
nice.
going to see him after all the snow here.
That decal will look nice on any car.
Uh-huh.
All right, leading the way from the west side, Fourth Ward Councilman Mike Ray. Oh, got to give me some
Tossing
Kit
stuff at
Kats.
me, Kit Kats, and Hershey's, whipping stuff at me here. I love the car. Grand Wagoneer? Oh.
Got to get the classics out here, and definitely something with some snow tires on it. That would definitely get you.
From old Jeep to new Jeep here, with the Parks Department riding in style. Our Parks and Recreation Department here for the City of Youngstown, Director Clement Franklin.
And there's Clement Franklin. You might not know he's a great basketball player. Always got a ball in his hand.
I'll put this back.
Oh, come on, Clement. Put one up for us.
Can you dunk that up there? All right.
Once a bucket, always a bucket. Clement in the Parks and Recreation Department. Look at that, inspiring and never taking credit.
Right.
Clement Franklin once again.
It's never not basketball season, right, outdoors? You can always play basketball outside.
Oh, of course. Even if
Get
the
the
court's
snow
ice.
shovel out, yeah.
All right, coming on down. We even got our camera crews out here. The Divine Nine, a group of 9 historically Black Greek letter organizations that make up the National Pan-Hellenic Council. These organizations have a significant place in Black American history and culture, with nearly 4 million members collectively. Each of these groups have a unique mission and set principles guiding their commitment to community uplift and service. And Andrew, Parks and Recreation, the Divine Nine, 2 groups going out of their way for their community.
I love the float, man. This is some effort here by the Divine Nine. Really bringing the holiday.
How we doing, fellas?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Where's Christina? Have a Merry Christmas, guys.
Hey, and speaking of cheer, right? Bringing the cheer are the Cheney Middle School cheerleaders. We're going to give it up for them, bringing the holiday cheer here. They're representing Cowboy Pride here in downtown Youngstown tonight. Give it up for them.
How we feeling, guys? We cold or we feeling good?
Cold.
I think they said feeling good. We didn't hear it. Again, give it up for our Cheney Middle School cheerleaders.
coming down here now, say hello to the fine folks at Purple Cat and Golden String. Of course, Given is Living. Gabba Camp, all new. They did a fantastic job with that. Check it out. It is amazing the work that they do here across the Mahoning Valley. Some fine folks at Purple Cat and Golden String.
And Andrew, I'm not one to label decorations, but I like the design here. Almost garlands with the hanging lights off of them, got the wreath on the front. I may not be the best judge, but that's...
Right. Well, and the Gabba Camp truck itself is pretty awesome.
And more of our fine folks from Purple Cat and Golden String.
Of course, Corey, their motto, Given is Living. They just completed the Gabba Camp recently. If you haven't checked it out, head to their website. It is just fantastic, the work that they're doing, the individuals that need it here in the valley. An outstanding campsite up there just outside the city of Youngstown.
Show some love for the Gabba Camp in Purple Cat. Love to see it again, doing great things. As Andrew said, with the completion of the Gabba Camp.
Corey, have you ever been to the Candy Saloon here in Denver? Like 10 feet from our station. Have you stopped in there at any point?
I have not, but this is the beautiful thing about this parade. You're introducing people to a lot of different options, whether it's food, whether it's places to go, resources.
Yeah, so outstanding different candies. If you're a candy fan, if you've got a loved one that's a candy fan, this holiday season, go check them out. Touch the Moon Candy Saloon right on Phelps, right by Purple Spring, Golden Spring and Purple Cat, and check out the great different candies that they have.
And they're in the Volkswagen van tossing out candy, so be ready to have those bags out, the hands up. Oh, they're giving out Twix Minis. Those are and some nerds. All right, and coming up behind them, bringing the holiday spirit, it's the All-City Jingle Bell Youth Choir. It's the Phi Beta Sigma Tau Rho Sigma Alumni Chapter Jingle Bell All-City Youth Choir, as mentioned, performing Christmas concert on December 14th at 2 p.m. at St. Andrew's AME Church. You better be there supporting them.
Come along with them, guys. Yeah, speaking of decked out cars, a lot of Christmas spirit here coming up with the Word and Music Ministries. They, of course, Word and Music Ministries, the place where love lives and kindness dwells. Join us anytime on Sundays at 1451 Churchill Hubbard Road, Word and Music Ministries.
Yeah, talk about making good use of Christmas lights there, all decked out. And the Grinch on the back. Gotta have Grinch if you're in a green car. now the Grinch won't be around stealing candy tonight, or maybe they will be, so hang on to those bags.
And they're bringing the love, they're bringing the cheer. We got the East High cheerleaders with them here tonight as well, so they're joining Word and Music Ministries.
again, 15 bands on for tonight, so there's definitely going to be no shortage of music. Andrew.
You know what this one is? This is my alma mater here, Corey. Thank you. Yeah, I like that jacket and the hat. That's nice.
Oh, he came dressed to impress.
Uh-huh.
All right, making their way down, Andrew's alma mater, the Cardinal Mooney Marching Band is so excited to be back with us for a second year. This growing program, led by band director Stephanie Chismar and percussion instructor Stephen Lay, has 31 members, which is almost double the size of the band from last year. Many of the students in the band are first-year band members, but you would never know it based on how much excitement and energy they bring to their performances. Thank you to the Cardinal Mooney Band.
Not to be outdone, St. Patrick's Church in the house tonight. Walking the parade, bringing some cheer here as we kick off the holiday season. St. Patrick's Church wishing you a Merry Christmas from the collaborative parishes of St. Patrick and Youngstown, St. Angela, Marici, and Christ the Good Shepherd.
Here we come, Andrew, with another one for the judges. Making their way down, Gorin Chocolatier. Gotta have some sweets, Andrew.
I love Gorin. Gotta have some chocolate this time of the year. I kind of save my sweet tooth for this time of the year.
You have to.
Especially
when Gorin's is in the house. You got so many good options, but Gorin is a staple. When you think chocolate, you think Gorin.
Right. Passing out some chocolate here.
Now those look good.
Bribing the judges.
I think we got some, bribing the judges is right. Some chocolate pretzels might just do that. Introducing our decadent chocolate snow globe, bringing the 75-year tradition of Gorin chocolates to life. Watch as our team of elves craft your favorite chocolate treats right in front of your eyes. Only this time for a life-size snow globe using over 1,000 lights and featuring our signature Gorin chocolates. This is our version of Winter Wonderland.
That's what the entire valley looked like in the last 48 hours in real life. We were a snow globe.
Now inside that snow globe, Andrew, might be the place to be.
Yeah, it might be. Probably a little warm. Thank you. Oh, look at this.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Wow.
We're all stocked with candies. We're all up on sugar right now. Give it up for one of the best floats we've seen so far. Gorin Chocolatier. Again, if you need some sweets, Gorin Chocolatier needs no introduction.
And following right behind, we want to give a big shout out to Councilwoman Samantha Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around and get ready for the most thrilling, moonwalk, love-wearing, rockin' birthday celebration you've ever seen. Tonight, we're not just celebrating any birthdays. Oh no, we're celebrating the spectacular 8th birthdays of 2 very special stars who are ready to shine brighter than the King of Pop himself, So without further ado, put your hands together, get on your feet, most of you are already on your feet, to celebrate the 8th birthday of Anthony and Lana. Look at that.
I think if we have a best dress so far, these kids
yeah.
are going to be hard to beat.
Absolutely.
And speaking of our great city departments, your local public health department, the Youngstown City Health District, keeping our community healthy all year long. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, guys.
Speaking of Christmas vacation, I think they stole this right from the set of Christmas vacation. It's pretty simple.
I think dropped one there.
Give it up for the Youngstown Health Department, guys, out here spreading some holiday cheer.
It's got the Griswold sign right on the side there. And you hear them right behind. We are serious, Clark. The United Golden Eagle Marching Band. They are coming in hot here under the direction of Noam Baker, Assistant Director Sonia Menard, Auxiliary Advisor Rebecca Tish, and Percussion Instructor Jason Menard. The band will be performing their Christmas concert this Sunday, December 8th at 2:30 p.m. Check them all out.
Do I hear a little hang on Sloopy there? All right, guys, give a big OHIO. Come on. OH! Oh, one behind. Oh, Sloopy. OHIO! Following the United Golden Eagle Marching Band, give it up for them.
They might be the best dang band in this parade.
In the land, as they say.
Nicole Capaco! Give it up for Nicole Capaco!
All right, shameless plug here. 21 WFMJ and WBCB since 1953 and still serving our valley's only locally owned TV stations. WFMJ is proud to be headquartered right here in downtown Youngstown and proud to have served as the parade's media sponsor since day one. Locally owned and locally connected. Catch highlights of the parade
Jimmy
tonight.
Wendelek is somewhere. There's Cindy Canty. I know Jimmy's there. He is. He's over there. I knew he wasn't riding in the car. A meteorologist can't ride in a heated vehicle.
That's just not right, especially
not right.
with you up here.
No, it's
Andrew.
not right. Nice throw, Jimmy. All right, following right behind them, we've got the Southside Academy. Jimmy Wendelek, thank you for the candy cane. Southside Academy is a public charter school in Youngstown recognized for excellence with a 4.5 out of 5-star rating on state scores. Voted best in Youngstown for 2 consecutive years, the school fosters a dynamic learning environment with a focus on STEAM education. Students engage in extracurriculars, including step and drumline teams. You hear that here, sounding outstanding, enriching their academic and social experiences. The school is committed to providing a high-quality education with well-rounded students. Give it up for the Southside Academy.
And a float with a full percussion on it. Love to see it, Andrew.
Love it.
All right, coming down next, we got the Camel Little Red Devil football players and cheerleaders, and they would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Santa's sleigh is even here.
Look at this vehicle coming down here. Hi, Corey.
Yeah, I know they got historical plates on that. That's a beauty.
Right? Well, replete for royalty, the 2022 custom-built Rosewood Princess is provided courtesy of the J.E. Washington Funeral Services. Today we are transporting in the carriage the 2024 reigning Miss Cinderella in her attendance, who was crowned at the Junior Civic League's 65th annual Ball and Gala, making a grand return after a 5-year hiatus due to the pandemic. That is sharp.
And that red and white can't beat that contrast.
No, absolutely not.
All right, and making their way down just behind them, the Department of Veteran Affairs, the Carl Nunziato Youngstown VA Outpatient Clinic. The clinic offers a range of healthcare services for veterans, including primary care and specialty care. Their hours of operation are open Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 4:30 p.m., closed on federal holidays. Choose VA, serving those who serve. Who's having a good time, guys? And who's got the most candy out there? I see a lot of bags.
There's a lot of swag, a lot of candy that's been passed out. And coming up here, our friends in journalism. I want to give a big shout out to the award-winning news team from WKBN 27 First News and 33 WYTV News. More than 70 years, WKBN has had the Valley covered. 2025 will be their 25th year of Game of the Week, showing full games of young athletes from schools around the Valley. Whether it's a major local news story, severe weather, local sports, or something happening in your community, WKBN 27, 33 WYTV, and WKBN.com.
Like you said, some of our friends there, see Lindsay and Abigail. How we doing, guys? Merry Christmas to you guys. I think I just saw her put up a 21. Josh Burkettick, everybody. And WKBN, give them a round of applause, guys. Show them some love coming down through here.
I hear the sound of a drum line.
Yeah, the Niles McKinley Red Dragon Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Stephen Orlando and Miss Abigail Mamike. The Red Dragons would like to extend warm wishes this holiday season and remind everyone to be kind to one another, especially during this holiday season.
Absolutely.
And love music. Go Dragons!
Sing along with them, come on.
Give it up for these guys. Talk about holiday spirit. It's spelled Niles. All right on behind them, here comes Zinn's Construction and Restoration and Zinn's Design and Selection Center, representing Santa's Workshop. They can make all your Christmas wishes come true. Free estimates always for the people on the nice list, and okay on the naughty list too.
That's an awesome float.
So free estimate for you, Andrew.
Oh, thank you.
And we got a gingerbread house here. Talk about judges. How are we doing over there? Are we okay?
How long did this take you guys to put together? Too long.
Once again, folks, Zim's Construction.
All right, and speaking of music, we just had Niles, got some great bands prior to them, and here comes another one. The Wellsville Tigers Marching Band, coming all the way up from the OH River. They performed at several band shows and parades this year, and always looking forward to visiting the city of Youngstown during the holidays. From the Tigers to the Penguins, we wish you all a very happy Merry Christmas and happy holiday season. Go Tigers!
Right up Route 11 and down Federal Street, the Wellsville Marching Band. And a lot of our great folks coming down from YSU as well. Here comes Pete and Penny Penguin representing Youngstown State University. Pete and Penny are so happy to be a part of this year's parade in beautiful downtown Youngstown. Go Penguins.
And if anyone, I feel like Pete and Penny love this one.
Yeah, they're
used
definitely
to
dressed
it.
for it.
Uh-huh. And following right behind them, the YSU Foundation. Give it up for the YSU Foundation. They thank you for your support and wish you and your families a wonderful holiday season.
And Andrew, one in a great coalition of YSU organizations, join us in celebrating the pride and spirit of Youngstown State University by welcoming this year's homecoming court. These outstanding students represent the best of YSU, showcasing leadership, academic excellence, and community involvement. They were elected to the court by their peers and nominated by the student organizations they belong to on campus. These juniors and seniors were honored at the halftime of the homecoming game back on October 5th.
And right behind him, Corey, the Youngstown State University Penguin Productions goes to Federal Frenzy Past, looking to the past, highlighting past Federal Frenzies, while looking towards the future. Get ready for an unforgettable day of music, food, and fun. Penguin Productions hosting their 11th annual Federal Frenzy on April 26th. Don't miss out on the epic event, and make sure you mark your calendar and bring your crew. Great event.
Gotta love it. And all of them in unison, too, with these decorations.
Right.
Too. Definitely a group effort.
Yeah.
A lot of thought into that one.
And speaking of YSU, Corey, the fraternities and sororities on display here this evening.
Oh, plenty of them at YSU. Okay, get ready to be dazzled by the vibrant display of YSU pride and holiday spirit as our fraternities and sororities roll through the parade. Chapters represented include Alpha Kappa, Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Alpha Xi Delta Sorority, Alpha Phi Delta Fraternity, Delta Zeta Sorority, Sigma Alpha Epsilon Fraternity, Sigma Chi Fraternity, Sigma Tau Gamma Fraternity, Theta Chi Fraternity, and Zeta Tau Alpha Sorority. Plenty of them on hand and all great organizations.
And speaking of YSU, we don't want to forget to mention marching today in solidarity with the four Youngstown State unions represented are YSU APAS, YSU ACE, YSU OEA, and YSU FOP. These are the faculty, staff, and police that work together to teach and foster learning and belonging here in our community at YSU. Our collective theme today and always is solidarity and an attitude of working together.
And Andrew, you talked about groups making the long trip up here.
Yeah.
None longer making the
Southern
Southern
Local.
Local. Mighty Indian Marching Band, known for their show-style marching technique and high-energy dance moves. The Mighty Indian Marching Band is a small band that leaves a big impression. They regularly perform at college and regional sporting events, putting smiles on faces everywhere they go. The band is directed by coach Emily Ford, along with assistant Wesley Grant and drumline instructor Gary Bowling. Give it up for the Southern Marching Band.
and Southern local here. And following them up is the Knights of Columbus, Immaculata Youngstown Council, number 274, the oldest Knights of Columbus Council in the state of Ohio, keeping Christ in Christmas. Corey, how about these following up the Knights of Columbus, huh?
Now that is, I'm awestruck. I better start reading the script. This is pretty impressive. Big scale RC trucks, the creators of the custom 1/3 scale remote control trucks, from semi to dump trucks and more. Each truck is made to order with lots of design options. Visit www.bigscalerctrucks.com to order yours, book them for an event, or customize any theme. I mean, if you're taking, if you gotta pick one, I mean, I gotta take the one with the presents.
Yeah, they're all really cool.
And it's probably, that's got the lift on it too. Probably it's got the compactor in the back too.
Right. Speaking of really cool things, TNT Lawn Care and Snow Removal. You gotta love that this time of the year. I'm sure they were busy the last couple of days, huh? Especially in the northern part of our viewing area. It's TNT Lawn Care and Snow Removal welcoming you to Whoville.
And if you're up there in Trumbull County, you
need the snow removal, absolutely.
Oh, and we have the Grinch up here too.
That's what people do to me. They boo me when they see me.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Just keep an eye on the Grinch, folks.
Hey, speaking of hats, I got a great Youngstown Clothing Company winter hat at home. I should have worn it tonight. They got some great stuff there, Youngstown Clothing Company.
Oh, yeah. And get your cool Whitetown merchandise. Check the spirit right there. Love it. That's enough for me to come out. Get your cool Whitetown merchandise at the Eastwood or Southern Park Mall. Happy holidays to Youngstown.
Opening up a new spot at the Eastwood Mall here recently. Check them out. Coming up next, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and Stouffer Realty, your trusted one-stop shop for all real estate needs, whether buying, selling, or investing. They offer top-notch service and expertise. With a reputation for excellence and a focus on community, Berkshire Hathaway is proud to serve as your real estate partner in building dreams and creating futures.
Loves to see you. And since you're bragging about your alma mater, I'm going to brag about mine, Andrew.
All right.
They're coming down the pipe.
Okay.
The Austintown Fitch Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Jeremy McLean and Assistant Director Mr. Baldwin. The Fitch Band prides itself in maintaining a military-style marching tradition modeled after the world-renowned U.S. military bands such as the Quantico Marine Corps and the U.S. Army Band. They seek to emulate their level of marching precision and musical excellence. Their uniforms are modeled after the President's own United States Marine Band. The Fitch Marching Band will travel to Orlando, Florida in January to march for the parade in Disney's Magic Kingdom. Give it up for these guys.
This is a band, man.
And Andrew, if you didn't see the nice bright red and navy blue uniforms, you can definitely hear them.
Absolutely. Some great talent there from all of our marching bands. Tonight, coming up next, Valley Truck Outfitters. Here they are. I'm going to ride this around the valley here. Maybe not the streets, but definitely doing some off-roading with this thing. One-stop automotive accessory shop. These folks have everything from tonneau covers to lift kits and remote starts. You're going to need the remote starts this winter. I can tell you that right now. Go see them. Whether you drive, wherever you drive, you need Valley Truck Outfitters. They have you covered, especially with those remote starts.
There's got to be, what, 24s on that?
I think, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Talk about making your presence felt once again, Valley Truck Outfitters. All right, up next is the Boys and Girls Club. Great futures start here. Every day after school and all summer long, we provide a safe and caring club experience for children between the ages of 6 and 18 at the Boys and Girls Club. We believe that every child, regardless of income or life circumstance, should be empowered to excel in school, become good citizens, and lead healthy, productive lives. At our clubs, children are endowed with the confidence they need to stay out of trouble, make good decisions, and chart a course to be a healthy and productive adult.
Man, is this something out of a future here, man? Look at this. This is something crazy. Assurance Cooling and Heating HVAC contractor, bringing one of the coolest cars of the night. We've had a few.
And Cybertruck is definitely going to turn some heads.
Right. Feel the difference? Check out their new vehicle, an all-electric 2024 Tesla Cybertruck, and check them out for all of your cooling, but more so in the next couple of months, heating needs.
Yes, heating for sure. And right behind them, making their way down from Commerce, how about the YMCA of Youngstown has been serving the Youngstown area for over 140 years with programs that focus on youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. When you think of the city of Youngstown and the staples, you think of the YMCA.
Absolutely.
Give us the big YMCA, guys.
Doing some great work here in the Valley, and you know, from the YMCA to another marching band here right behind them from Western Mahoning County here for Jackson Milton taking the stage here under the direction of Nick and Beth Penfon. This season, the band performed their show, All Things Pink, at the band nights of Mineral Ridge and Minerva schools, in addition to community events and the Kent State University High School Band Day. Give it up for Jackson Milton.
And right behind the Jackson Milton Marching Band, which give it up for them, by the way. Love the outfits, too.
Absolutely.
Not only are they playing in style, but they look the part, too. Gotta have that. All right, behind them, it's Action, the Mahoning Valley Mobile Food Market, bringing all the goods to you.
Yeah, such a great idea. I was able to do a story with them just a couple of years ago. Such a great concept. Check out the work that they do, bringing some great food, healthy items to people that might not be able to get out to some of those other spots, and they take it right to you. Great idea, great stuff with the mobile market. And next up, Gateways to Better Living. They're dedicated to upholding the highest standard of day program and residential services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities here in the Mahoning Valley, providing each individual with the personalized support they need, fostering an environment that offers a safe and comfortable place to live their best lives. If you know somebody in need of services, please check out Gateways to Better Learning online.
All right, and making their way down the corridor now, the Rust Belt Theater is an all-inclusive community theater in Youngstown that specializes in locally written theatrical productions, including their upcoming annual musical, How the Drag Queen Stole Christmas, which will be held at the Youngstown Playhouse and Club Switch in Youngstown this December.
All righty. And following them, speaking of great resources here in the city of Youngstown, for the city of Youngstown, Youngstown Cityscape. Happy holidays from Youngstown Cityscape. Youngstown Cityscape has been making our city a better place to work, live, and play for over 27 years, from the summer planting of gorgeous flowers all over the city to fall mums to all of the sparkling lights and even this amazing holiday parade. Youngstown Cityscape is always going to be ensuring our city is the place to be.
And Andrew, Youngstown is spoiled with riches when it comes to a bunch of organizations all working together to make the community a better place.
Right, absolutely.
All right, next up are the national drag racing standouts, Tom and Ryan Martino of Martino Motorsports. The Martinos are former world champions and compete in the NHRA drag racing series at speeds over 240 miles per hour.
I don't think they're going to go that fast today.
If we make some room, we might be able to get there. The Martinos would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and thank Mayor Brown and their proud hometown of Youngstown, Ohio for their continued support on and off the track. You can follow the Martinos' adventures throughout the year on social media.
And right up behind them, continuing healthcare of Bourbon. They are conveniently located on Route 224. They offer skilled rehab, long-term care, and features an all-male behavioral health unit. Call for a tour and any health care needs.
All right, coming down now, and another one for the judges, Awesome Aquatics, Northeast Ohio's premium aquarium maintenance business, offering aquarium maintenance, sales, and leasing. Awesome Aquatics is based out of Cortland, and their first store grand opening will be January at 170 North Mecca Street in Cortland. Happy holidays, Youngstown.
Who's singing Baby Shark in their head right now? I started it. You're all welcome. It's going to be stuck in your head all night.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't
Andrew.
apologize. I have no regrets for that. All right, coming up, MyCap. Mahoning Youngstown Community Action Partnership, better known as MyCap. They provide services to improve the quality of life for low to moderate income residents in Mahoning County. The Community Action Promise endeavors to change people's lives, embodies the spirit of hope, improves communities, and makes America a better place to live. We care about the community and are dedicated to helping people help themselves and others. Give it up for MyCap. Everyone in there, the heated, beautiful band there.
Happy holidays to our friends at MyCap. And I know Mayor Brown can attest to this one. If you're going to your holiday functions, you gotta look good. You look good, you feel good, you feel good, you play good, however you want to word it. But here are the talented stylists from Cost Cutters and Supercuts, which are full-service salons in your neighborhood. And they are hiring.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Hey, we were just talking about the YMCA, and the YMCA is such a great resource here in Youngstown, and the YWCA, an amazing resource as well. They're coming up right now. Give it up for them, all the great work the YWCA Mahoning Valley does. They're actually celebrating 120 years of service here to this community. Pretty incredible. Their mission is to eliminate racism, empower women, and promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. They proudly serve the women and families of Mahoning and Trumbull counties with housing, youth development, child care advocacy, and empowerment programs that meet the dynamic, changing needs of our community, the YWCA.
And no shortage of holiday spirit coming from all of these groups. We still having a good time out there. It's pretty quiet.
Winds died down a little bit. Still cold, but could be worse.
Oh yeah, the louder you are, the warmer you get.
Exactly. You just need to bring more of the cheer. And speaking of that, these guys got to be pretty warm down here. The Valley Christian Band, huh?
Yeah, established in 2023. The Valley Christian Schools Marching Eagles Band is marching tonight to posthumously honor its founding director, Mr. Craig Humphreys. The marching band has participated in band shows, parades, home football games, and a performance at Kings Island, south in the state. The band plans to play in Cedar Point in May. Give it up for our Valley Christian Schools marching band.
Great marching bands, man. Bringing it. Getting us into holiday spirit, and coming up right behind them, I want to give some love to Alta Head Start. They're now providing services to Mahoning and Trumbull counties for for children 6 weeks to 5 years. You can enroll your child now, and they're also hiring. Come join us and make fun your day job. Check them out, Alta Head Start.
And again, plenty of great vendors, good food options. If you need some gloves, you're starting to get cold, or even some hand warmers, they're available at vendors and places throughout this Federal Street corridor. Make sure you keep yourself warm, but also have a good time.
I hit up Avalon earlier for lunch. The wedding soup, always on point there. It's fantastic. Great call for the weather. Had a slice of Briar Hill. It was a perfect combo.
Can't go wrong. Gotta have a pepperoni pizza, too.
Oh, yeah. Alta Head Start, everybody. Give it up for Alta Head Start. Great float tonight.
And bringing the spirit with them. And looks like we got a couple reindeer, too. We've seen a sleigh. We've seen a couple of reindeer. At some point, we're going to see everybody.
See the whole cast together, yeah. We've seen Frosty, seen the Grinch a couple of times.
Yeah, right.
And Andrew, you mentioned Avalon. This kind woman was nice enough to hand us this banner, Youngstown, home of the greatest pizza on earth. Now that's something everyone can get behind.
Right.
All right. Up next, we stand for wildlife appreciation, especially deer in the city of Youngstown. During this holiday season, it's important to recognize and appreciate deer as the iconic, beautiful, and even magical creatures who roam in our city. We oppose hunting of deer and strive to create an awareness of their place in our ecosystem.
And coming up right behind him, Corey, you know, the Rotary clubs throughout the valley do such great work. And of course, no doubt, the Rotary Club of Youngstown is one of the best out there. The amount of work they've done, the stories that we have reported on the work that they have done here in the city of Youngstown, sometimes completely going unnoticed. The work that they do, fantastic stuff. The Rotary Club of Youngstown, they're coming up next, so give them some love.
And no question, a lot of the things you see that go on here, you talk about funding, the Rotary Club always helping out businesses, other organizations, definitely a nice attribute to have here in the valley.
Yeah, plus they've got that beer fest, Groundhog Day Beer Fest. Whoever thought of that? That was a good idea. It's one of my, it's a good idea. You know I love my craft beer.
Oh, gotta have a craft beer.
We got some great local craft beer. But yeah, like I said, we've got some great Rotary clubs too. And coming up here next, the Rotary Club of Youngstown. They have been placing service above self in the city of Youngstown now for over a century. Led by its current president, George Nelson, we are always looking to grow our membership and wish all of you a joyous holiday season. Coming on down here, they got a great float.
Oh, yeah. My eyes might be failing me, but I can definitely see something good when it's coming down. And again, more from our Rotary Club folks of Youngstown.
I have a rabbit fur hat on.
If you're looking for some great food options, you got a couple behind you serving some great. I see some kettle corn. You never can go wrong with kettle corn. A DeRusso sausage, a Trey's Gourmet. We've got some other great ones behind as well. So if you need a little mid-parade snack, they've got you covered right behind you. And down Phelps as well. Some great local businesses for the flea on Phelps.
And make sure you support them tonight. Also down here, we got our staples like, of course, the Federal, the Christmas bar, getting in the holiday spirit down here. We got Imbibe, some other great ones as well. And Karen Bates is bringing real estate and lending services to you in one easy call. Your local agent, Keller Williams Cervenic Realty and Loan Officer. With Next Door Lending, Karen will help you open your next door to home, sweet home. Thankful to celebrate this tradition with you and wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Definitely hit them up. I know we're all scrolling on Zillow and the Realtor app home shopping. These guys will be the one to help you out.
Oh, and we're listening to some of the great sounds of the Liberty Golden Leopard Marching Band. They are under the direction of Mr. Michael Summers. They performed at numerous local events and parades, and last spring they performed at the Lincoln and World War II memorials in Washington, D.C. Give it up for the Liberty Golden Leopard Marching Band. Great stuff. Got the outfits on.
And Andrew, I don't know if you can see, but the Grinch is dancing. When do you ever see the Grinch with holiday spirit unless it's
I think they're that good that the Grinch had to join along with dancing.
if you can't beat them, join them.
Right.
And right on cue, Merry Grinchmas, of course.
That Grinch costume's got to be warm. That was a good move.
And, I mean, talk
Sure, yeah,
about stealing the show. Talk about stealing the show. That's exactly what that can mean.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you had a lot of people fighting over that costume once they saw that forecast.
Oh. I mean, that Pete and Penny costume definitely kept
yeah,
us
right.
warm, too. All right, the Better Business Bureau is celebrating 50 years of serving our valley with trust, and the Triple B believes. They believe in an ethical marketplace to grow people, businesses, and communities. The Better Business Bureau has your ultimate guide for a stress-free holiday season with tips to avoid scammers on the naughty list. And anything, the only group of people worse than the Grinch, Andrew, are scammers.
Oh, yeah. And there, unfortunately, there's a lot of them this holiday season, right? So check out bbb.org. They got some fantastic tips, what you need to know. Maybe you have some elderly loved ones, maybe not as tech savvy. They need to know that information, especially during this time of the year.
In an agency right down here in Youngstown, too, helping a lot of these up-and-coming businesses you see
Yeah.
get started, and a lot of them thriving. Gotta
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, and speaking of thriving, Simply Slavic, year after year, great event. You come down, you get the great Slavic food, and it began in 2011. It began in 2011 to educate both the region's large number of Slavic descendants and the community at large about the Mahoning Valley's rich Slavic heritage. Featured in the float is a custom-made, oh man, I should have done a pronouncer for this. I'm gonna butcher it. It's a doll. I'll say that. I'm not even gonna try. We all know what the doll looks like, and I don't need to butcher the pronunciation of it. I love them. Simply Slavic holiday traditions, of course, they're so great. We love to see them year after year, and they got some great holiday traditions at Home for the Slava Days at Penguin City on Friday, December 20th, featuring Chardon Polka Band and Cleveland Krampus. Chardon Polka Band is one of the best. Save the dates, June 13th and 14th of 2025. Simply Slavic. See, once you see the doll, you're like, yeah, you already know what you mean, but we don't know the pronunciation. No, I'm just gonna butcher it.
When you see the doll in a collection of flags, you automatically know, especially if you're from Youngstown.
Rich heritage here in the valley. We love it. Love their heritage. Love their food too.
Well, after the holidays, you're definitely going to need to get rid of some stuff, right? Maybe a
Absolutely.
purge.
Yeah.
Happy holidays from Express Junk Removal. Do you have old furniture, appliances, electronics, tires, construction, debris, or yard waste you need to make disappear in the snap of a finger? Express Junk Removal can take away almost any material without you ever lifting a finger. We'll remove junk and we won't leave a dent or a speck of dirt behind. When we say we're your full-service junk removal company, we really mean
And
it.
keep them in mind. A lot of people have those projects they want to get done at the top of the year, especially if you're going to be redoing maybe a room in your home. That's the people to call right there. And next up, we've got Happy Campers Learning Center. We are located at 518 Indianola Avenue, providing families with peace of mind when it comes to quality childcare. Gold medal rated with years of experience. Owner Tracy Jordan, our staff and families would like to wish you a wonderful holiday season. Look for our new child care center opening soon on Churchill Road.
So south side, serving on the south side and over by Liberty. All right behind them. URC gives a voice to 1/3 of Americans who are not heard and encounter the justice system. And 33% will take some form of interaction with it. URC was founded to support the 800 returning citizens in the Valley each year, helping them overcome barriers to jobs, housing, and rebuilding their lives. Shout out to URC, United Returning Citizens. Give them some love.
And keep it up for Youngstown area Goodwill Industries. It would be a blue Christmas without Goodwill, right? Goodwill is here. It's brimming with holiday spirit, from festive decorations to gift ideas that will have everyone grinning from ear to ear. Youngstown area Goodwill Industries has everything to turn your holiday from blue to bright. When you shop at Goodwill, you are supporting its mission to uplift the community. Help out this holiday season by shopping and donating. It will be a blue Christmas without you. What good will you do?
And let's get back to the music, Andrew. The Union Area Scotty Marching Band performs at all Scotty football games and has traveled throughout the country, including performing most recently at Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The band is planning on performing in around Cape May, New Jersey in the spring of 2025. This year's halftime show was called iPod Classics and featured Beyonce's Crazy in Love, The Killers' Mr. Brightside, we all know that one, Outkast, Hey Yeah, and Britney Spears' Toxic. The Union Area Marching Scotty Band is from Newcastle, PA, and is under the direction of Devin Householder. Our dance line is led by Jesse Kosciuszko, and our majorettes are instructed by Diana Borowski. Leading the way are our drum majors Charlotte Bayrolou and Kaylee Flowers. Our dance line captains are Alexis Kosciuszko and Corinne Shan. And our majorette captain is Elizabeth Liddon.
Great. Give it up.
Wow,
You got some of those songs in your iPod there, Corey?
hey, iPod Classics. You had me in iPod Classics. Great minds think alike.
Well, next up, the Millennial Theater Company. They have a few cast members from their upcoming production of The Prom. That's playing at the Youngstown Playhouse from January 3rd to the 12th. Go get your tickets at millennialtheater.org.
And always great things going on at the Youngstown Playhouse. But just behind them, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the John White for Mayor campaign. Give it up for them.
It's 7:15 right now. It's 7:15 right now.
Okay, behind them, Juanita Pete and her awesome crew at the Vault Salon and Barbershop, located at 600 Gypsy Lane in Youngstown, Ohio, north side. They specialize in locks, braids, haircuts, and makeup. We've been in business for 2 years and counting, and we are open Mondays for $20 haircuts. Servicing the community is what makes the Vault thrive.
We were just talking about haircuts. You gotta look good for the holidays, right? The holiday.
Gotta look good for the
parties.
holidays. And $20 haircuts, I'm in.
Yeah. Can't beat that.
Gotta go get your line up, the fade, the taper, whatever.
Yeah, well, one of the we reported on it recently, the Passaic Way project. This is a great story. The Perseus Way Project, inspiring change through the community, compassion and commitment, building a stronger community through engagement, education, and beautification. Give it up for all.
All right, bringing some more of that holiday joy on the musical side, Andrew. The Bourbon Spartan Marching Band, directed by Thomas Ruggieri, Timothy Twin, and Michael Shevik. The band has appeared in many national parade events over the years, including Macy's, the Rose Parade, the New York Veterans Day Parade, and the Citrus Bowl Parade, Chicago Thanksgiving Parade, America's Parade in Detroit, and the Indianapolis 500 Parade. Name a parade, they were there. This year, the group will march in the NATO International Parade of Nations in Norfolk, Virginia. The BSMB is one of the factors in Bourbon High School being a Grammy signature school of consistency and consistently on the list of 100 best communities for music education.
One of the larger bands here in the Mahoning Valley.
One of the larger and one of the best bands.
Absolutely. And keep the round of applause going for the Youth Intensive Services. They are located in Austintown. Their mission is to help those in our care lead healthy and fulfilling lives by responding to the unique needs of families of at-risk youth and individuals suffering from addiction and mental health. YIS offers outpatient services, respite, school-based, residential, vocational rehabilitation, medication management, and BIOS medical clinic.
Gotta love it, Andrew, meeting the need where it is. And speaking of which, the Rich Center for Autism was established in 1995 through the collaborative efforts of Kosar, Ricciuti, and Rubino families who have shared an interest in helping people with autism. The center is named in memory of Paula and Anthony Rich. The Rich Center will be celebrating 30 years of serving our community in 2025. Andrew, 30
Where's
years.
Mike? Hey, Mike.
Happy holidays, Mike.
The work they do here across the area, pretty outstanding. Happy to sit on one of their boards and just getting to once a month listen to all the great work and everything that's coming down the pipeline for them. Just outstanding stuff, and so much from parents too. Love to get the feedback from all of them. And coming up next, On Point Pet Groomer. Actually, I know you have like 10 dogs, right? Something like that. 10 dogs. I just got one, and we got a sheepdog. Sheepdog and Bernese Mountain Dog. It's going to need groomed. We're going to have to call On Point Pet Groomer. They're the Valley's new luxury mobile grooming service. With over 20 years of experience, they offer high-quality products and service to pamper your pups. Had a St. Bernard, too. Let me tell you, there's a lot of fur.
There's not enough vacuums in the world.
Not a lot of, yeah, we went through a few vacuums.
All right, up next. As many of us say in emergency situations, oh no! My toilet's clogged from all the holiday festivities. Let me call Honesty Plumbing. I know they can get it done right and at an honest price. Hence, Honesty Plumbing can get any plumbing job done from the smallest clogged drain as big as a sewer excavation and even basement waterproofing. Have a blessed and happy 2025 from Honesty Plumbing LLC and crew.
Coming up right behind them, Quick Med Urgent Care. You know, that time of the year where everybody's getting sick, it seems like. And Quick Med is a community-oriented, locally owned and operated urgent care here in Northeast Ohio. They have multiple standalone urgent care clinics, some also housing specialties such as women's health and primary care, and U-Care clinics located on school campuses. They give back to our community by donating, sponsoring, and participating in local events.
Again, happy holidays from Quick Med. We're not bribing, promise.
You know, we've got some great students here in the city of Youngstown, right? And the transportation department. outstanding. Getting them to school, from school, everywhere in between. They do such a great job.
And those are true heroes. They never get enough credit, like you said, Andrew. Our bus drivers, those who make sure the kids get to and from school safely in the heat of summer, in the cold of winter, doesn't matter. They're there and they're making their way down. Can you believe we're already past 80 participants and we're not done yet? How about all the love for all these participants who have come down here to make this parade a special one?
We got a little bit ways to go, and then immediately we'll be lighting up the tree behind them. So if you need a quick snack, we got some stuff behind you, but get back in place because we'll be done here in just a little bit. We'll be lighting that tree. You do not want to miss that.
Definitely not. And here comes the Youngstown City Schools Transportation Department. They need no further introduction. Representing our local school district, the Youngstown City Schools Transportation Department. Merry Christmas, guys.
A nice heated bus, correct?
Oh, is the heat on full blast in there? Oh, I know. I see all the smiles in there.
You're good. Thank you, Joe.
And I like the antlers. Talk about festive, dressing for the occasion. It doesn't get better than these folks here.
And they certainly dressed up for the occasion. The Girard High School Marching Band. They are proud to represent their school and community everywhere they go. They have performed in Disney, Universal Studios, and the Parade of Nations in Norfolk, Virginia. And you can catch them in the spring at the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Chicago.
Can't believe all of the music that we've been entertained with. All the marching bands out here, and not just coming out and playing, but really the theatrical experience.
Right. Certainly putting us in the first keeping us warm as we continue to clap and sing along. And speaking of music, Corey.
Yeah, how about Star 94.7, the Valley's only locally owned and operated radio station, and Star 94.7, the home of the one and only Steve Harvey Morning Show. You might know him from Family Feud or the Steve Harvey Show well before Family Feud, but...
Now, you know where you can catch Family Feud, right?
Right on WFMJ. Right. Shameless plug, shameless plug.
Love Family Feud. All right. Well, I've talked about it before, Corey. Let the Girard marching band kind of do their thing here. Awesome. Give it up for Girard's marching band. Yeah, so when you're on your way home, tune into 94.7. But before you go home, maybe you want to stop for a cold one. You know, they got some great styles this time of the year to warm you up. Penguin City Beer, love craft beer. Penguin City's great. Are they passing out cans? No? Maybe not? I don't know.
They got kegs on board.
They do. Aspacia, Richie, how you guys doing today? Staying warm? I like the jacket.
I'll be over with my glass in just a minute.
They are the fastest growing beer in Youngstown, Ohio, located on the east end in beautiful downtown Youngstown. Tough times don't last. Tough cities do. Got some great beer stuff.
Aspacia, are those kegs full over there? That's all right, it'll be our little secret. All right, and right behind them, talking about great radio stations.
One of my favorites.
Y103, Youngstown's classic rock. Wishing everyone a wonderful holiday season from Bass Freddy.
I'm not bowling this year. I used to see him every Tuesday at bowling.
Bass Freddy and Sandra Miller, guys.
And coming up right behind him, Malcolm Simmons is a real estate agent at Keller Williams Chevenik Realty with the Wolfpack team. He services the Mahoning, Trumbull, and Columbiana County regularly. If you're interested in buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you want to give him a call. The Wolfpack team.
All right, coming down the pipe now, Paisley House Assisted Living has been bringing joy to the world, hence the Christmas song, since 1909. Ranked #1 in resident satisfaction in the Tri-County area and #1 in family satisfaction in the state. Consider us for assisted living needs where grandma or grandpa won't get run over by a reindeer. I like the pun there. Even got the antlers on.
This is a great. Oh, look at this. Now, this is outstanding. Not only is it outstanding, it looks very comfortable.
Grandma, grandpa won't get run over by a reindeer.
Look at this.
You know, with all the reindeer we've seen, it's a pretty good chance that somebody would.
I do have one critique. Maybe next year, a working fireplace. But I think 10 out of 10.
Hey, fire chief said
Oh,
no.
I'm
That's a
sorry.
hazard.
I'm sorry. What do I know?
We're standing right next to Barry Finley, Andrew, and you're talking
I
about safety
should
tips.
have looked over my shoulder and double checked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. No. Well, up next we have the spirited members of the Potential Development Pep Club, proudly walking in today's parade. They bring the energy, they bring the enthusiasm, and the school pride to represent potential development. The Pep Club supports the PD Pirates bowling, basketball, track and field teams, and other school activities. Tonight, they are here to spread holiday cheer along the way. Let's hear it for the Potential Development Pep Club.
And again, as we mentioned before, the Rich Center for Autism, Potential Development, a lot of resources here for the community. We're definitely blessed as a whole. And talking about reasons to be excited, how about the Columbiana High School Marching Band under the student direction of senior drum majors Mary Cagliuso and Paige Lawton. Their 2024 marching program, Experience the Moment, centers around the importance of being present, putting people first, and enjoying the moments we create together. They just returned from Orlando, where they had the privilege of performing in Magic Kingdom. Annually, the Cooper Band travels to Kennywood to perform their Fall Fantasy Parade, supports the community of Columbiana in the annual Street Fair Parade, Joy of Christmas Parade, and Memorial Day Parade, as well as Memorial Service. This year, the Cooper Band will return to the OMEA large group education in the spring.
And speaking of talent, we've got the Youngstown Burke School of Irish Dance. Give it up for some of these great dancers. The Burke School, they've been around in Youngstown, and Youngstown tradition since 1965. Our dancers start at age 4 and compete around the world in Irish dance, food, art, and music. We get to see them every St. Patrick's Day right here as they take their show around the Mahoning Valley. Follow them on social media to find out their green season schedule. Dancers interested in joining the school can register on the website. You can start at any age, and you don't have to be Irish to join. And the dancing fun.
Gotta dance. Gotta at least dance to keep warm.
Right.
Irish dance,
And
maybe a good
imagine the
Irish dance.
dancers and the bands.
All right, Mayor is giving his vote of approval for the next group here. And that's the City of Youngstown Department of Environmental Sanitation. You talk about the heroes behind the scenes, the one that you don't see all the time, but you see them out on the roads. You see them out making sure the environment is a clean and safe place. Again, the City of Youngstown Department of Environmental Sanitation.
And we got a few departments here in the city of Youngstown, and they do such great work. Coming up next, City of Youngstown Wastewater. They're responsible for all the sewers and pump stations throughout the city of Youngstown. What's up, guys?
If you're a judge, of course we have the next one, but if you're a judge judging between these three, it's going to be hard without ruffles and feathers.
All right.
But right behind them, it's the City of Youngstown Water Department. Absolutely, without question,
Right.
the best, the world's best water department.
These guys rented an entire city of Youngstown water department vehicle for their float.
And how we feeling so far, judges? We got some good ones over here?
Tough competition, a lot of competition, yeah.
And I don't know, we might have our answer. You want to
Look at
talk about
this.
the old Ford?
Yeah.
And 429 is not just a coincidence, but again, City of Youngstown Water Department pulling out all the stops.
1947.
And check out the historical plate. And if you thought the Youngstown Water Department was finished, well, you're fooled. If you check out the float behind us, we have the chimney. Oh, Andrew, you gotta have better hands than that. I'll give us one more.
Oh, I got it. It's the hand warmers that are making my grip a little off.
I think the Grinch hiding the wolf in sheep's clothing down here
Right.
startled me a little bit. More of our folks from the water department, they're tossing out candy. If you leave it here without a full bag of candy, shame on you.
Right. Or the Grinch got it, one of the two.
All right, we got the all hands team up here.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna try with the right hand. The left hand's
Right.
failing here right now. I'll give it a long throw.
Nice.
Oh.
Almost. That was a good throw. All right. Last band of the night, I believe, right?
Maybe
Yes.
an encore. Maybe an encore. Who knows?
Last band of the night. One of the best here in the Valley, of course. Hubbard High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Dan Nestich and Andrea Lewis, it's the Hubbard High School Marching Band. They've traveled and performed at Disney, Chicago, Busch Gardens, in Virginia, Washington, D.C., Hershey, Cedar Point, and other exciting destinations. I'll let them take it away. Give it up for the Hubbard High School Marching Band. Celebrating 100 years of music in Hubbard. They are here to spread that holiday cheer, as you just heard, throughout all of downtown Youngstown.
And if you're cold out there in the crowd, you just heard them head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And I start getting the blood flowing and start feeling warm.
Look at some of these. We might have saved, well, I know we saved the best for last, but we might have saved the best for second to last, I guess. Hearts Grove events. Got some great flows here. A train right behind them.
Yeah, it's a John Deere 1120, and it's operated by Terry from Hearts Grove Events, Gianno's Candy Company, and Oasis Rehabilitation. All wish you a fantastic holiday season.
Yeah, back in 2016, Chester Collins had a wild idea to build a train. With a bit of elbow grease and the help of family and friends, they gathered the needed parts, an underground storage tank, a GM engine, a Jeep driveline, John Deere components, diesel locomotive parts, and even a shipping container from South Korea. Wow. After mixing these in the garage, voila! They built a train. Sounds like a movie. We built a train.
And you gotta cap it off the only way possible, right? Give me your best, your ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho! How'd I do, Santa? Good?
Merry Christmas. There he is. Santa himself. We've seen the reindeer, we've seen the Grinch, and now to save the parade, it's Santa.
Youngstown, make some noise for Santa!
Move it back, Adam. To the stage.
All right, guys, again, make some noise for Santa and that sleigh.
Woo! Come on, we gotta hear you guys.
And now, family and friends, it's my honor and a privilege to introduce Youngstown's legendary journalist. Make some noise for Stan Boone! He is here to perform his 1980s single, Hang In There, Youngstown, with the Adora and the Wildcats. Let's go!
This song goes back to 1982. When I was a young reporter, I got assigned to do a story or a series of stories called So You Want to Be a Star. So Mike Pacelli, Cheney graduate Mike Pacelli, wrote this song. He went on to have a great career in Nashville. We cut a record of it. We recorded it at Peppermint Productions in Youngstown. I've only done this thing once live, and I did it in 1982. So we're going to do it again tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Hang In There, Youngstown. Hang in there, Youngstown, you know the better days ahead. We just run into some troubled waters that we almost shed. Hang in there, Youngstown, because you know it's nature's way to bring us darkness before we see the light of day. You know this town's been through some changes that the entire nation feels, but it didn't break her backbone because our fathers made it of steel. And it's this kind of strength that makes our people stand together and fight. Hang in there, Youngstown, you're alright. I traveled all across this land, but there's no place that I'd rather be. I have never seen a lovelier place than Mill Creek Park in spring. Seasons come and seasons go, for progress we are bound.
our legendary journalist, Mr. Stan Boney, and Mayor Brown. Youngstown, make some noise! It gives me great honor to reintroduce Miss Sharon Leston.
What a great parade. Can I- They're back here calculating to find our winners of our band contest. You ready back there, Josh? So it's time for a Premier Bank Strike Up the Band winners to be announced. And to get that underway, join me in welcoming Josh Toot, Premier Bank's Mahoning Valley Market President. Looks like a big switch is coming too.
Thank you, Sharon. I brought my son Cole up with me, too. First of all, happy holidays, Youngstown. It's been a tough year for downtown, but it sure looks like downtown's back, doesn't it? What a great crowd. So Premier Bank's been doing this for 9 years, and we're honored to partner with Sharon and her team. They do an amazing job. Every year it gets better. So I can't wait till next year to see what you're going to come up with next year. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. First of all, I want to honor our judges. Thank you all for coming out on this warm 85-degree evening. We have, if you can stand up when I say your name, Roxanne Seabest, United Way. We have Jane Small representing Premier Bank, our CEO, Gary Small's wife. And it was Gary's idea 9 years ago to come up with the Battle of the Bands. So thanks to Gary and his idea, who's sitting right behind, that came up with that. Great idea. We have Ron Strollo from YSU, sitting back there all warm. See you, Ron. Nick Cretion from the Port Authorities back there. How you doing, Nick? And my buddy Matthew Longmire from Valley Partners. Thank you all for coming out. You make a difference. Appreciate it. So we have the tally for the band. So how it works is first place gets $1,000. When I say your name, I need someone to come up from the band and we'll present you with the trophy. We'll send the check to your school. Second place is $500 and third place is $250. So it's close, I'll tell you that much. All right, we'll start with third place. Third place with a score of 135, which is a good score, is Hubbard High School. We have second place with a score of 137, so again, very close. Niles McKinley, come on up. Congratulations, Niles McKinley. Great job. In first place, they're strong every year, Liberty High School. Congratulations, Liberty. Great job.
Guys, make some noise for all of you winners, please. And make noise for all of the bands that participated tonight. And all of the amazing people in the parade, make some noise. And Youngstown, how about you make some noise for yourself? While we're at it, let's please keep that noise and all of that love for Parks Director, Mr. Clement Franklin and Bill West. Again, Youngstown, your Parks Director, Mr. Clement Franklin. And the person who donated that beautiful tree back there, Mr. Bill West.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. All right, how you guys doing tonight? Youngstown. Yes, yes. On behalf of the city of Youngstown and Park and Recreation, with our deepest appreciation, we hereby honor Heck Yeah and the Blue Box Coffee Company. Thank you so much for the donation and the generous donation of your tree. Of our tree. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're just happy to be able to be a part. Thank you for letting us be a part. You ready to light the tree? Say heck yeah! Heck yeah! My feet are cold. All right, so you guys ready to light this tree up? All right. Let's go. Get ready, get ready, get ready. You guys ready back there? All right, we got our guys coming. They coming to hit the switch. They coming to hit the switch. Let's go, young man. Let's go, young man. Turn. Let's go, young man. Hey, turn. All right, you guys, we're gonna count down. We're gonna count down. Let's go. Get ready, you guys. Get ready. We counting down, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Come on.
How about that tree, guys?
All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that music. Hit that music.
We're gonna get that going. We're gonna keep this music on going. We want to make sure you guys are having an amazing time. Youngstown, make a little noise. We need that Christmas spirit to get that tree lit on up. Come on, help us out.
Let's go.
As the band plays, things I want to let you guys know.
Here we go. Here we go.
Once we get that tree fully lit, we have so much fun here for you the rest of the evening. Make sure you check out all of those vendors right near you. Hey! You know the words, you can sing along with us, come on, hey! Let's get those hands clapping. Help us out, sing, hey! Woo! Come on. I got a question for you guys. How many of you out there got that special mug from Platt? Anybody got that special mug? Put it up in the air. Let's see that special mug if you got that. Make sure you get your hot chocolate around. Again, make sure you stop by for all of your vendors. Stop by Doubletree. Don't forget Santa's workshop down at Dior. Make sure you get your free photo with Santa. We got that holiday flea market up on Phelps Street. Stop by 1, 2, 3, all of the food trucks. Support our local restaurants on our local streets with our local artists as well. Hey! Again, make sure you go down to Dior for your free photo with Santa. Come on. Hey! Hey! All right, Youngstown, let's have a little fun. Oh! I see you dancing, I see you clapping, and it's what happens when we start rapping. And we in Youngstown, I know it's cold, but we got a story that always been told. We got the streets, they full of people. It's all good, there is no evil. This is Youngstown, there is no equal, and it's how we do it. There's no sequel. Worry about the lights on tomorrow, 'cause I got a flow that you can borrow. This is joy, 'cause there is no sorrow, and we do this right here so real. You got something that you can feel, and this is the streets. go ahead, that's how I wreck this. We got Adora and the Wildcats. If you understand, it's the style that we might throw, and you might feel it. We gotta go ahead, the Christmas spirit, it's so real. And when you hear it, you might feel it, and you might say, you might dance tomorrow or today. And this is the way that the Wildcats play. So you go ahead and do what you say, and look out for Santa and his sleigh. Put it up, it's Youngstown. 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 Again, make sure you stop by and visit all the vendors. For a while, we got music selections for you guys the rest of the evening. But in case you want something else to do, you make sure you stop by the yours. You go ahead and get your photo with Santa. You make sure you stop by any of those vendors. You get some of that amazing food right here in these streets. I want you to also make sure you support our local restaurants and our local artists. Make sure you get that special mug and get your hot cocoa. Thanks to Platt. A lot of love for Cochran making this happen. I'm gonna let you know things that are going around. Make sure you stop by Avalon. We got Doubletree Hilton, the Federal, V2, Gringos, Octave and that amazing house band. Oh! Stop by West 34th from the flea market on Phelps. Our tree that'll be lit up very soon. Check out that Santa's workshop. You got the Spruce pop-up shop. Take the kids over to Oh Wow. And after you finish that, go down to Mocha House. Maybe Penguin City. Maybe Noble Creature. We got the Tyler History Center. Make sure you stop by the Casa de Casamento, Youngstown Strip, Saucino, DeRusso's, Avalon Marple, Trey's, Gourmet Sandwiches, Youngstown Barbecue, 717, Concept Studio, The Drop House, Dope Cider House and Winery, Yospira, Sports, and we are here at the grand stage with Adora and the Wildcats. Come on, hey! Oh! Ha! Make sure you get a little lit balloon right there. I see him happening. Youngstown, make a little noise. Ah! If you happen to be missing a cell phone, it's up here in the grand stage. Come on through, we got that cell phone right here. Up. Woo! We still got Mayor Brown with us on stage. We are rocking on out. Come on, come on, come on. Ow! Hey, something tells me that tree's lit up. Youngstown, make some noise for your beautiful tree! Now that the tree's lit, feel free to hang out here near the main stage or walk around, check out all of the vendors. Again, if you didn't get a chance, stop by Dior and get your free photo with Santa. Take the kids over to Oh Wow. Get some food, get some drinks. If anyone has that special mug, I want to see it. That special mug donated by Platt, make sure you get some of that. We're rocking till